What's up, everyone? We're about to get a game in Primetime Ballers franchise. Gonna be in week 6. We didn't get to play week 5. Dude never got back to me, so I got the force win on that. So I'm 4-1, about to go against the Packers that are 4-0. It's about to be a good game.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Today's game features arguably the best defense in the NFL. The Packers are the least scored-on team in the league, and they'll be up against the Cowboys offense.
Number 1 defense.
With that, we send you up to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis have the call. Gentlemen.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers.
So nothing unnecessary. You know? Come here.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's the offensive unit coming out onto the field in just a moment. Randall Cobb, very good at wideout.
Went to college to be a quarterback. Discovered his talents couldn't be limited to one position. He's a 1,000-yard receiver every year for his quarterback.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Goes underneath to Martin. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line.
You see how you work it?
Yeah, it's retarded.
I know, right? It is retarded.
They run with a rookie. Here's Elliott. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
On second down, Elliott. And there's a flag
Face
on the
mask.
field.
Yeah,
So
I
a
was about
nice
to
job
say.
to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Romo here on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 3. Touchdown, Cowboys.
One, babe.
Terrence Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And he puts it through. Bailey now to kick it away
No, it
after the
won't be that
touchdown.
easy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Rodgers.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
I really think that.
Back to the air they go. Romo on second down.
You said what?
Left side here to Bryant. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
And there you go. Tony Romo to Des Bryant. That
Yeah,
often
check
serves as an
service now.
electrical charge for their offense.
And a warning to the defense, beware.
Yeah, that's the first one of the day. You have to figure there are plenty more to come.
They come up in an offset eye. A first down carry by Elliott. Give them 11 on the gain there. And the Cowboys are set up now with a 1st and goal. So good for the Buckeyes last year, and he's taken that from the college game, showing some glimpses of it here in the NFL.
How about his last season with Ohio State? Over 1,800 yards. Only one game where he didn't get over 100. Remember, he demanded the ball from then on out. I think they listened to him, and they were smart to do so.
And now they're giving it to him here on the next level. Elliott. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because It's not easy to throw the ball against him either.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Romo. Steps away to his left. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Bryce Butler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
See, I went on this site that like you just downloaded off of. And
Go to check it.
yeah, well, I just had to make a thing.
Bailey now to
It
kick
says
it away after the
delivering method,
touchdown.
electronic instant download.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they get 28 yards on that one. And the Packers are going to have a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf.
Just like a prepaid card.
How much is on it?
He completes it to
Not
Jones.
much. Not like
And he'll get it down
more
here
than
to the
$5.
43. A gain of 4 on the
I mean, we
play,
just put it on
and
there,
that'll
see
make
if it gives a
second
checkout
down.
pricing, you know? Like, obviously,
And
we're
a look
not
at
going
the
to be able
defense
to pay
for
with
the
it with nothing
Cowboys.
on there.
Randy Gregory entered the league with people excited about his pass rushing skills. They continue to stay excited about his potential.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Oh my God, yeah. Let's go!
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. One man in the backfield, Elliott. He'll get the football here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Bryant, the lone receiver left. Romo now to throw it. And this
Again, they're doing the whole fucking service thing. It would be $937.
And that'll bring up
Yeah,
fourth
we gotta
down.
go into the stadium.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the
Well, how do we
mind
do that?
of the linebackers. Yeah, I
gotta
know
go
they're
down
bigger
to
and
the
stronger than
stadium.
I ever
Can we do
was,
that
but
now?
in this
After
situation,
you're
they
done?
understood
Probably
what was
not
going
open.
on as much as the offensive
It's
guys.
Sunday.
Because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks
Great,
and
so
make the
we're not
play.
running
On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if, while the defense on the other side will celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last
big
possession.
word.
Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic. Under pressure, they got him again.
Randy Gregory snapping.
There to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Let's go. Let's go. My defense is too nice.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. They go to Elliott again. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's Romo. He completes it to Bryant. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Here we go.
2nd and goal to go now. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. start the drive with Martin. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Now it's Rodgers. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. A big-time drop.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Let's
and he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
But again, it's Elliott. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there.
Because we
and
can
it's
say
been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers.
For 5:13.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before
Or we
get to
could sit
halftime.
in row L for 493.
3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down.
What really sucks is the cheaper ones are always with not just one ticket on the main. They're by themselves.
That's why they're cheaper. Because they're not themselves.
Yeah, but you're still buying two of them.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run, but I think the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. On 1st and 10, Romo. Out left side here to Bryant. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. To throw on second down is Romo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. This is Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I
just got a
expected out of him
notification
coming out of
saying
college.
Ezekiel Elliott scored his first career touchdown.
One of the highest-rated players on my board. A 3-down back who could do everything. And one of the best parts of his game is what he...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, here's Romo. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mike Daniels in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
It's like the sucky seats are weird, but then like, I don't know. Because like we can also like, we don't have to sit like super super up first. Like we could always sit on like these end ones, and those are less expensive.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. So the D-line's going to spread out. Here's Rodgers.
Look, just like sitting all the way out there. That's 319.
Deep over the middle. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off. It's J.J. Wilcox.
Like all the way out there.
So
I mean, this still ain't bad seats, though, if you think about it.
But look at this. You see these? They're just as close as getting up here. We could get cheaper tickets here. These ones all in this area. Hold on, I gotta reset it. That shit will go for like $900, $800. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
So both teams have their marching
club
orders,
seats.
and we'll get going again here in
Probably
quarter
get food
number
with
3.
it. A bunch of
Short
other
kick,
stuff,
it's taken at the 23. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run without
Y'all got a block.
He's going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Now, back in my old days, before college, I played a little bit of offense. I used to love to pitch the ball to my backs. How about that pitch right on that play?
Yeah, going right. People run to the right more than to the left, don't they, in real life and in video games?
That is true. A lot of offenses
You hear them?
to run
That's
to the
so
right side of
true.
the line of scrimmage. Those big tackles, usually your power blockers.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of the runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
But we stopped on that play. We had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
Now the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 3rd and 5. They'll come out in the pistol. Romo. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
While it may seem like an every game occurrence, let's not treat it that way. Tony Romo's had some injury issues, right? He's starting to advance in years. To watch what he and Des Bryant did in this game, yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, when they do that, they're hard to stop.
Yeah, they really are. Lots of connections, which means big-time offense, which usually leads to victory for their team.
Romo here on first down. Flush to his right. Now Romo hit, and he loses the football. He had it jarred out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's brought down. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
Still back there. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tyrone Crawford able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. So the sack on first down there by the defense. And now it's second down. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Now Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Second down now after the incompletion. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Drops it off to Martin. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Jeff Janis, the one he was looking for. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Two great teams getting together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I really want to go.
Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score
you can't find, like, decent... Like, I can find decent tickets, but it's like, they're just so pricey.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
5-13 is like the one
Now it's
thing
the
I
Florida
can't
Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. Cuts left. Cuts it out. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Alfred Morris, his first touchdown in a Cowboy uniform. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Just made it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
15 yards through the air and a first down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Going up top. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Throwing
wow, that should have been a sack.
There, a nice
Dude
hit,
just gonna stop.
Free and brings up 3rd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass. I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. And Jeff Janis has it complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Rodgers, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Complete to Janis. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And they're going to speed things up here.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
And then
they
section
stuck with it.
139.
Daunted at all.
That would be
and picked
over there.
Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard
That's
throw
like
by
the
the
cheapest thing
quarterback.
I'm
Nice
finding
timing
right now.
between the quarterback and the receiver. They were
I mean, like, I'm
perfectly
just
in
trying to
sync,
find
and he put it
anything.
right on him on the inside route.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series.
So all the way in the back.
Yep.
Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Rodgers now on first down. His pass caught at the 4. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
What are these?
They got to have 6 here.
Is
It's
this a fault?
3rd and goal. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. To throw, it's Rodgers. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. A defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And this is incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be
Look
okay.
at Ray CC.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Be like towards
When
the
a coaching
middle.
staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter,
So
they're
I
really
found
excited because
2
you can
tickets
plan
for
for a running game
$4.51
all
in
you
row
want
S
and
in
want
the
to
end
press that
zone.
advantage when you
And
get
then I
it.
found
But for the most
row
part, it's a little bit of a
CC for
surprise.
$4.83.
And right now, they've got to keep that going. Want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football? The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Play clock winding down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And some room to maneuver. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
Doesn't matter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try.
I'm just saying, really
But
the violence right now, and
offense, they want to continue to see if they can capture that.
And this is caught inside the 5.
like my car
It's a
payment's
big
coming up.
play
That's
there for
$236.
Green Bay. And even 40 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Doug Martin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a score closer.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
They'll run for it with Martin. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
So here's one thing about them.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more.
Putting money on a gift card.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look. 6 DBs. Romo, a delayed give to Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, this is a high kick, but it's not going anywhere. And the Packers pick it up.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh my God,
And he comes back with 1 complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Rodgers. Now in desperation. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So let's try this again as they come to the line to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor, down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Romo. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones. And that will write a finish to this ball game. All right, that winning streak kept alive, Charles. A lot of positive momentum. I think if you're this coach right now, you're all smiles in every press conference.
You know it's going to be difficult for the coach and his staff? How do they correct things? How do they tell the guys they're not playing well? Because each and every week now, we're seeing them play at the highest level. This team is playing the best football in the league.
So for Dallas, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
And pay the service fee, because around then it'll still be the same price. It would be awful.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I forgot about
from
that.
Lambeau.
Like that you can put money on cards. So I'll take a little bit out of my checking, or not my checking, out of my credit card, and then just pay off the rest the other time. Once you give me money, so that works. I got too much shit to pay coming up soon, so. And I literally just got paid Friday, like that would be really dumb with me.
I'm gonna hear your voice the whole time.
Oh well.
I'd be like, damn, she don't shut up.
I don't care. They're not my friend. They're your friends, not mine.
It goes to the whole world, dummy.
Oh well. Hi world, get triggering me.
So that's the end of week 6. Got the dub, 5-1 on a bye week. So come back week 8 playing. Who do we play week 8? The Eagles.